It is not wise to over-reinforce a concrete section. Clients, even if your pocket is deep, and builders, even if you know that your client's pocket is deep, it is not wise to over-reinforce a concrete section. I know that some clients may think that the more steel that is in the structure is the safer it is, especially in the slab, but it's not true. A slab is a structural member, and usually it's designed by a structural engineer. So the structural engineer would have calculated the amount of steel that is necessary for it to perform. It is not wise to over-reinforce a concrete section for more than one reasons. One, it is expensive and unnecessary. Two, it creates issues when compacting the concrete. If you have too much reinforcement in the structure, in that member, when you're vibrating, you will have issues getting the vibrator in between the steel so that the aggregates can fall into place, and therefore you'll end up with honeycombing, and that's a bad concrete. You don't want that to happen, so that's another reason. Then the next reason, 3, is that you'll have issues with the concrete cover. So you'll have less cover for the steel. The concrete cover is the amount of concrete, that distance between the steel and the end of the concrete. Now, if you have too much reinforcement, you may have to increase the size of that member, whether the slab, the beams, or the columns. That is more money again, and it's unnecessary. Allow the structural engineer to design the members and stick to it. Too much reinforcement is not good. What it will do in the end is that the concrete will not perform as it should. The concrete will fail before the steel yields. You will have brittle failure. The concrete is supposed to show you signs of failure before you actually have a failure, so you can take steps. When you have over reinforcement, it cannot perform like that, so it suddenly fails. It's called brittle failure. I know that we have some of the best builders in Jamaica, especially at the grassroots. I've worked with some. They are the best artisans, but you can't leave the science behind. So allow the structural engineers to design those structural members and stick to it. It's actually even better to under reinforce. Ideally, a balanced reinforcement is better, but if it's under reinforced, at least it will give you signs that something is happening. But over reinforcement will cause sudden failure, meaning everything just collapses. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening.